According to an internet radio broadcast and listening network, Live 354, there are 7 reasons people listen to spoken word audio. Stay up to date, to be entertained, to learn new things, to relax, to feel inspired, to escape, companionship. So I asked my friends and family one simple question: when do you feel that you're going through these experiences? The answer I got was simple: traveling. Therefore, the design proposal for my project is to create a platform for users not only to listen to travel podcasts, but also give users an opportunity to create a channel of their own. By sharing their own experiences, this gives the audience of Podblogger a refreshing ear. The aim is to encourage users to come up with new travel plans from getting inspired by listening to others' tourism stories. It is also a great way for users themselves to keep a travel journal. Common apps available in the current market to share traveling experiences are Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. For video content, users will usually go onto YouTube or Vimeo. The main constraints of the existing apps are that it is redundant and time-consuming to read through a long paragraph of text, and there are no ability to search for older posts. On the other hand, the affordances are that users are able to upload images, live stream, input location, uses hashtag, and upload time automatically saved. Most importantly, they are able to give feedback, and this kind of response encourages interactions. Other existing platforms that proved good examples of interface design are Netflix, YouTube, and BBC News. This is due to their easy learnability where you hover on an item, you can start playing. Sufficient visibility of system status on YouTube provides feedback when an icon changed into a color red and bolder font, letting users know which page that they are viewing. And constructive consistency and standard on BBC News with appropriate color coding of information. Christian, 34, software engineer. He is planning a 5-year anniversary trip to Japan with his girlfriend. However, he is struggling to find a nice restaurant where he would propose to her there. Enrica is a 19-year-old university student. She enjoys sitting in a common area at her student hall to socialize with her friends, but she is running out of topics to talk to her friends about. I have used 2 methods for my ideation process. How might we mesh up? How might we create a realistic experience for users when they are listening to others' traveling experiences? The outcome I got from mashup was passport stamp plus already listened. Listener may get a stamp indicating that they have already listened to an episode. The first user activity is to focus on how content options will be presented to users. Christian would like to find a travel podcast about Japan. He logs on to the Podblogger, browse through country list, select a country, browse through search result list, and rank the result list with latest upload. And then he decided on topics recommended. The second user activity is focused on how users will rate, comment an item. Enrica would like to rate a podcast. She logs onto Podblogger, reads about short description of a podcast, select a podcast to listen to on newsfeed, listen to a podcast, and give ratings and comment. Some findings from my paper prototypes are as following. In terms of mapping, users found the play button located on top and within an image rather than placing at the bottom right more convenient. In addition, users prefer larger images, as they think that it is harder to find specific items when informations are clustered together. Users found placing the search engine at the middle rather than on top of the page more effective. Users found placing personalized information at the bottom remained higher consistency. Users liked how information is categorized according to countries, since it is an app about traveling. Users found that it was confusing in regards to how they may comment, rate, or flag in content due to the lack of instructions. Users tend to go back and forth when deciding which content that they would wish to listen, so showing a short description about an episode was helpful in their decision making. According to Nelson's heuristics, users found lighting up of an option in the menu bar an effective way to show visibility of system status. Users found placing personalization toolbar at the bottom helped remain consistency within the app. In addition, color coding same kind of information in the same color is a constructive way to display content. for instance, purple to represent countries. This also helped them with self-learning, where they know clicking the purple hamburger would direct them to a result list, where information are categorized according to countries. However, consistency could still be improved with better color coding, for such that subheadings and title of an episode are displayed in the same color, black. In addition, users like the idea of the use of universal recognizable icons as it enhances standards. However, there is a lack of back buttons that decreases usability on control and freedom. This made users fearful to make a selection. Though users found the system speak their language effectively, they hope to see a more innovative way to achieve matching between system and the real world in terms of wording. In regards to Wizard of Oz, users found the interface design too boring. They think that there is still so much information being displayed within a page. They hope that the design could take a more aesthetic and minimalist approach, as they feel bombarded with lots of information with the current version. In terms of comment, rating, and flag content, users were not sure whether the submission was successful, as there are no indication. This confuses users and does not help them recognize from mistake, keeping users doubtful about this particular action. Users found the countries could be further categorized into continents in order to ease of search. This is the second iteration of my interface design. Firstly, users log on to PopBlogger, which takes them to a default homepage. Users go to search at the bottom menu bar and find the hamburger button. Click onto it in order to filter by countries, and found an episode that interests them. The second activity, users go onto the default page, then slide up to view Now Playing. Read about the episode by clicking onto the white box with 3 blue dots. Give comment and rate podcast by clicking on the blue message button. For visibility of system status, it gives feedback to users when they slide from on-demand and live in the switch menu. Also, a bar follows through as users select from the hamburger menu. User may deselect this menu from tabbing again on the lighten up hamburger menu. Moreover, a sent message together with a tick symbol appears indicating a successful action. For consistency and standards, the app uses one main color for any actionable buttons, blue, using other colors to display other type of information, for instance, black for title, dark gray for authors. Users may select the back button to go back to search. In addition, cross button is available to delete action when they have accidentally opened the comment box. This makes users less fearful to make a selection. Additional information about the channel, such as top picks, podcast of the week, speak the language of target user base, which enabled them with the decision making. When users send and comment without inputting text or rating on stars, the message turns from blue to red, notifying users to recover from errors. Or when users only wishes to send through star ratings, they may do so by responding with a tick symbol. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.